Alright, so welcome back. We are on the question number 6, which reads, how many movies are there that were released between 1st August 2006, that is 2006 or 2006 0801, and 1st August 2009, that have a popularity score of more than 40 and a budget of less than 50 million. So basically we are going per the information in the question. We have to look for this in the movies table. And what are we going to look at from the movies table? We want to count how many movies that were released between 1st August 2006 and 1st October 2009, under the condition or with the condition that the popularity score is more than 40 and then the budget is less than 50 million. So these are the conditions to be met. So we know the functions to use and then the operators to use. We have to look between these two dates, and then for the operators we are comparing we want a popularity score that is more than or greater than 40, but which is also what less than the budget less than 50 million. So let's go and look at what we have here. So this is the way I put it. So I select and then I'm counting all from the movies table, of course, and I want to call it movie count, and then the condition is that where release date is between this date and that date as we have it here. So we can just copy these two and then just paste it here. The other conditions that have to be fulfilled, and we are using the AND operator because all the conditions will have to be met. If we need either of the conditions, then we can use the OR operator, but here we need all the conditions to be met, so I use AND. The popularity is greater than 40 and budget is less than 50 million. So when we execute this, or when we run it, it returns the number 16, which is the unique character count. I'm looking at something different. This is it. It actually returns the number is 29, which is the movie count, I was in a hurry, so I jump it. So let's come to the question number 7. How did we arrive at the answer that we had? Is how many unique characters has Vin Diesel played so far in the database? Now let's understand the question. Vin Diesel is an actor. Now we are being asked that Vin Diesel as an actor, how many characters has he played? In other words, how many movies has he played in so far as we have in the database? Okay, so let's go and look for movies or the movie titles let's look for the movies where Vin Diesel have played various characters in, so that we can see Now we have the cast table, which contains the various actors and actresses and the role that they have played or characters they have played in the various movies in the database. So we want to count distinct characters. We want the distinct characters, and I want to call it as unique character count, from where the cast table, which I want to refer as C, and then I'm joining the cast table to actors. And what is the connection between them, or what is the key? The key is the actor ID. So I'm asking the query to go into the cast table, return or count distinct characters where the actor ID in cast table is equal to the actor ID in the actors table. And then we are looking at where the actor name in the cast table is actually Vin Diesel, or where the actor name is Vin Diesel. So when we run this query, we have the number 16, which is right here. So this tells us that Vin Diesel actually played 16 different roles in probably 16 different movies. Okay, because in most cases you cannot have one actor playing two different characters in the same movie. You can't have one actor or actress play two different characters in the same movie. It is normally a rare situation to find. It's a rare situation to find. So normally every actor will play one unique role, except in cases where the same person is supposed to lead or a double, or to play a double character in the same movie, without people knowing that this person who acts as this is the same as that person. Okay, so this is how it is. So we have 16. Let's move to the next question. The next question is, what are the genres of the movie The Royal Tenenbaums? Whatever. So we are looking for what genre the movie Royal Tenenbaums falls under. So let's go and look at it. So clearly we are going to query the genres table, but then if we are also looking at the title, we cannot find the title in the genre table. It means that we have to link it to the movie table, and before we can be able to link the genres table to the movie table, we have to go through the genre map table, because the genres table links the genre map table through the genre ID, and then the genre map table connects the movie table through the key movie ID. So that is why we have to join these other tables together, so that we'll be able to get the title which we are looking for. So the title is like The Royal Tenenbaums. Okay, so now when we run this query, it's going to tell us what categories genres does the movie fall under. So you can see here there is drama and then there is comedy. So the genre name is drama and comedy, and if we go into the answers provided, we can see that there is actually drama and comedy in here, which is our answer. Okay, then we come to question number 9, which says, what are the 3 production companies that have the highest movie popularity score on average as recorded within the database? So we are looking for production companies that have the highest movie popularity score. Okay, now I want us to go quickly to look at the ERD again in order for us to understand. So I will zoom in a little bit here. So we are looking at production companies. So production company, definitely we are referring to the name. So this is where we can have the production company name. Okay, and then we want to look at their popularity score, but the popularity score is in the movie table. So we have to look at how does the how do we connect the production company name to the popularity. You can see from here the primary key here is the production company ID. Through this ID, the production companies table connects to the production company map, and then the production company map connects to the movies table through the movie ID. So it means that we have to join this table to this, and then we join this also to this, so that we can have access to the popularity score. So let's go and then look at how this works out for us in question number, is it 8? Okay, question number 9. So let's go down. Let's see the query I use. So I say select the PC is the production company table, production companies table, and I'm referring to the production company name. That is what I want returned to me. And then I also want the average popularity from the movies table. So and I want to call it average popularity. Now we are taking it, like I said earlier, from the production companies. We have to pay attention to the naming of the tables. So I call it PC, and then I'm joining it to the production company map. That is the PC map. What is unique to them is the production company ID, which are the connecting keys. And then once I've connected the production companies table to the production companies map, I can now connect the movie table to the production company map through the movie ID, which is unique to both, or which is a primary key for movies and a foreign key, so to speak, in the production company map. Now I want to group the results by what? The production company name. I want the results to be grouped by company name. So when you pick one company, put all the production popularity score together. That is what I mean by group by. So there may be several companies in the database, but I am putting out this query is supposed to bring out or to return a company and then put all the popularity score of that particular company together and take an average. Now when that is done, I want to group it by the average popularity in a descending order. That means from the highest to the lowest, because the question says with the highest movie popularity. So when I now I've ordered it by this, the descending order, then I can limit it to 3, which means that I'm referring to the 3 highest movie popularity score for production companies. So this is it. When you run it, Sorry, when you run it, let's see what you get. So here we have the three companies that have the highest average popularity scores, which is the Donors Company, Bulletproof Cupid, and then the Kinberg Journal. And you can see, let's see from the answer, we have the Donors Company, Bulletproof Cupid, and Kinberg Journal. That means we have an effective query. Okay, so let's look at the last one here, and then we come back and finish up with the last 5. So here I have how many female actors? How many female actors have a name that starts with the letter N? How many female actors have the name that starts with the letter N? So let's see where we can get this. Normally it is okay to always go, because we are looking for actors and then we are looking for their name. So let's see the ERD table again. This is the best way to do it so that you understand what you are doing. We are not looking at only the answers, we are looking at understanding how we got them, so we can repeat the same approach in the future if we have a similar situation. So we are looking for actors that have female actors that have the name starting with N. So you can see from the actors table we have actor name. Okay, we have actor name in the actors table. Then we have the gender. Now the gender, when you query this table or when you bring out this table, you will see that where the actor is a female, they have marked it 1, and if it is a male, it is 2. That is why in the question they are given that gender is equal to 1 for the female. So let's go back to the question and then see if we can do justice to that. So you can see here they say how many female actors, that is gender is equal to 1. So in the actors table, when you see gender is look equal to 1, it means that that actor is a female. So we are going to look at that female with the name that starts with the letter N. Quickly, let's scroll down. So here we select, because you say how many, we are going to count. So we count distinct actor ID. We count distinct actor ID, and I want to call it unique female name count. Unique female name count. And I'm taking it from the actors table where gender is equal to 1, which means that the gender is referring to a female, and another condition that has to be met is where the actor name is like that, it has N and then other characters after. So whatever the name of the actor will be, the name should start with N, and then any other thing that follows, it matches. So then we can execute this particular query over here, and then it returns 355 for us. So you can see 355, that is option number 2 here. Okay, so this is where we draw the curtains on the next 5 or the next 5 of the questions in the SQL exam on the movie database. We come back to finish off with the other 5. Thank you.